It's definitely not feeling a lot like December. With near record highs and zero moisture on tap, the state is drying up fast. Crews are scrambling to prepare for what could be a second wildfire season. But who's doing the work is saving you money. News 13's Selena Westervelt is in the Newsplex with the details.
Crystal, the work is very hard. The terrain is rugged, and clearing out areas that are ripe for wildfires is costly. But what would typically cost thousands of tax dollars to get the job done is much cheaper with this crew.
The work is tedious, but forestry officials say it's desperately needed as the state enters another dry winter. Dead brush can become fuel for wildfires, and the state is working hard and fast to prevent that. But it all comes with a cost, a price tag that's cut drastically when these men in orange are at work. Inmate crews cost $300 a day, a fraction of what a private company would charge.
They look at things like the ability to access the area. What's the terrain like? What's the vegetation like? All those things factor into costs. So you could be looking at $1,000 an acre.
This group of inmates is clearing a patch of the bosque in Peña Blanca. It's a quarter of a mile stretch in between the Santo Domingo and Cochiti pueblos. Because of the devastating Los Conchas fire last year, both pueblos flooded this year. Now state forestry is trying to prevent future flames.
To protect not just the trees and the vegetation and the wildlife, but also to protect the folks that live in and around those areas.
Severe and extreme drought conditions are present throughout the state. The last time Albuquerque saw any significant rainfall, August. Which means this bosque is now a tinderbox. From this view of the Rio Grande in the distance, you can see just how much work there is to do. The inmates say they like the job and are happy to reform the overgrown bosque while saving the state some green.
Now, the inmates are all certified wildland firefighters. They are also dispatched during wildfire season and can apply for jobs in the field once they finish their sentence. Crystal, back to you.
All right, thanks, Selena. Now, it's not just the bosque that's dry. News 13 has also reported water levels at Elephant Butte Lake are at an 8-year low. The lake is only 5% full.